Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and I'm here with week 9 in the CW Planner Challenge with Marguerite Miller, and this may be the last video I do on this camera. I ordered my new camera. It's going to be here on Wednesday. This is Monday as I film this, so we shall see. It might be just the last one. So, we'll see. I'm excited about that. It should make everything better. I don't know if it'll make everything perfect, but it'll make everything better. So, the items we need for this collage are ribbon, and I cut this off just because when I opened my ribbon box, this was right on top. I have a great big bundle of it that I got in a bundle of stuff I purchased once, and so I just thought, well, I never use this stuff, and it wants ribbon, and that's bright and happy, and so I cut a piece off. And I was thinking that it was just wired ribbon, and it is, except it's not the kind of wired ribbon that you can pop the ribbon out. It's actually, this little foily piece is the ribbon, or the wire. So, it'll have to stay there. And then I just pulled off a piece of this because I may not decide to use that because of its being wired. I don't know. And then the next thing, once it's transportation, it says it can be a bus ticket or a picture of a train or whatever, for example, it says. And I was going through my stuff. I wanted to get, I was looking at my tickets. I have a pile of tickets. And I didn't know if I had any bus tickets or train tickets or whatever I have. I know I do in that ticket stamp set from Tim Holtz. But I didn't want to do that if I didn't have to. Anyway, I was going through a packet of ephemera and I found this. So that's my transportation. And the next thing you're supposed to have is a piece of tissue paper. And I just pulled out a piece of this Tim Holtz paper that I haven't used in a very long time. This is the Melange, I think, is what this one is. And then the next thing was a food packaging or a label, and this just happened to be, I don't know where this came from. It was on the floor in my bedroom the other day. I don't know if my husband had it in his hand when he brought me a cup of tea the other day, or what, but it ended up on the floor in my room, and I picked it up thinking, they wanted me to have a tea bag packet the other week, and I didn't have one. Now I'm going to grab that. So it was just still here, because I hadn't done anything with it. So, yeah, that's my food packaging. And the next thing it wanted is a repeating pattern, and in that same packet of ephemera were some playing cards with kids' games, and that's a repeating pattern if I ever saw one, and I liked the red with all the red. And so, and the last thing is the bonus, and that is something shiny, and I think that would qualify. So I might just use both pieces of ribbon. But the first thing I'm going to do is get some of this down because I want to. Not sure exactly how. Let's maybe put it down there. What do we think? Maybe like that. Tear some of this off. So I'm so excited about my new camera. I wish it were coming today, but it's not. That didn't tear very well. Didn't tear very nicely at all. See if we can try that better on this side. Yes, okay. So, yeah. So that's exciting, and, I set a budget. I'm really naive about the cost of technology, I guess. I started thinking that maybe I could buy one for $100. The point and shoot, a little better than the point and shoot I have. I just wanted to be able to have one of those little flippy screens so that I could see what I was filming, and maybe the ability to do a little more than, just the basic kind of adjusting and whatnot. I would love, to be able to see what I was doing. I guess that's my biggest thing. So, anyway, I asked my son, who's my tech guy, to watch for a deal. He's always looking at stuff like that. He is a photographer himself. And he started watching, and he asked me what my budget was, and he sort of laughed, and I said, okay, well then, make it 200. And he found, at Christmas, he found one or two, but they weren't exactly what we wanted. When I started looking at them, I pointed some things out to him, and he agreed, and so we decided that was not gonna fly. I'm thinking maybe that I'm gonna cut that postcard and make it fit right here. That's what I'm thinking. So let me get my trimmer. My husband just brought the mail in. I've got a couple of packages. I know what is in both of them. One is some stamps, some international stamps to send out some Etsy purchases. And I should have measured that a little better, but oh my goodness, not quite perfect. I'm going to take a little bit more. Maybe we'll take it off this side. And the other one is, I wanted another set of those makeup brush type ink blenders. I have a set, and I want to be able to dedicate that set to my Distress inks, and then I wanted a set for Distress oxides. So I think I'll use flipping glue to put this down. By the way, this is from Michigan. It's not from Pennsylvania. It says what? I can't read it. Barnes Center, Michigan. I have no clue where that is. I do know that in my friend's area of Michigan, around Charlotte, they have a lot of Amish. But I think they have some up in UP as well, so I really don't know where that is. Just know it is in Pennsylvania. So there's that. Now, I think, but it fits in there very nicely, doesn't it? Guess we'll put it there, and then we'll work on the other stuff. I actually thought about cutting the card down, just like putting a row of the repeating pattern, but there's really no reason to do that, because it fits right there. So, I'm thinking just because, there's that little space there, I'm going to stick that red ribbon there. And I like the way it sort of makes it all fit together there. Let's see. How's that going to go? What did I say? Right there, I guess. So then, we have our little food label or wrapper to place. And that is the ribbon, but I really wanted to put some of this on here as well. Let's cut some of that off. That's a big piece. And I think I just want something. Well, maybe across the bottom there, I'll just put the whole thing. And what do you think? And then we'll put a tea bag here, and we won't cover up our butterfly. Because I don't want to cover up the butterfly. Okay. This went together pretty easily. have to take a look and see if it needs anything else. Just sort of make it cohesive. I think I've been taking the easy way out, just sort of slapping stuff on and not really being very artistic about it. So I'm going to be a little more deliberate with this one. And in future pages, I might even challenge myself to go back and zhuzh up some of the others without giving up any of the requirements. What do we think? I kind of like that one, even though it went together so quickly. I think I like how the red follows through, and it's sort of neutral otherwise. And yeah, I think I'm liking that, just like it is. Okay, so that's my week 9. Got that in the can. I have one more video I want to try and get done for you today, so we'll see how that goes. It might not be, well, how about this is the last videoing day that I'm going to do. I should have stated that better, but yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.